Welcome to an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both hoping to come up with a W and really build their resume on this field today. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the second-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's past the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. To the air. It's Lewis. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. New coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. On the move now. With the catch, it's Black. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now
makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. NC State comes to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Here we go. Back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far. And it's third and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on third and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on fourth down?
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Miller. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So far, it's NC State on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Looks to his left and makes the completion. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Direct snap to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Now they're running on the toss. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Near the goal line. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
The running back here in a direct snap, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make a jump. Now here he goes. Across the 40. Inside the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, NC State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To throw, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's
broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down. And it's a bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's got room to run. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking tackles and going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And he's got it! Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Miller. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brown. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Look at that. He's still going. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Breaks free. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No. Attempted there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. On the run, it's Brown. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Runs right over the defender.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffs. There was no catching him that time.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Delayed handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Let's go. Right.
NC State has moved into the red zone.
Get set.
Now in the red zone, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
NC State lines up 1st and goal.
White 53.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, NC State. They battle back to take the lead.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Miller. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Fire to the right side, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Breaks loose at the 40. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Lewis. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's a carry for the fullback. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted. Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. As the 1st down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Barnett. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. It's just the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
33 Mouse choice. 33 Mouse choice.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. A direct snap. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's third and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To the air, it's Lewis. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! This offense is still clicking.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two and to try to take the lead.
Now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Tries to get it to the running back. Football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. NC State comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is called here, 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that puts them back on top. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in, higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys